My name's Mary English, and in this little demonstration I'm going to be showing you about Mercury retrograde. Now everybody talks about it, and sometimes it's nice to see it as something visual. So to be able to demonstrate it for you, I thought to make it easier, that's my natal chart here. So there's my birth chart. I've got a Leo ascendant, Sun in the 7th in the sign of Pisces. And what I'm going to show you is the present Mercury retrograde, because we're right in the middle of one now. Today's date is November the 27th, but this Mercury retrograde, the one we're in at the minute, started here on this date here. So this is November the 17th. The moon was in the sign of Pisces, and Mercury, which was in the sign of Sagittarius, started to go retrograde when it got to 13 degrees retrograde. So this is a thing called an ephemeris, which you'll be able to find at astro.com. If you go to the About Astrology segment on astro.com, you'll see you can download one for every year. They go back so far in the past, so far into the future. Don't ask me how many years, I can't remember. Anyway, that's when it started to go retrograde. So I just want to demonstrate for you what that actually looks like astrologically and how it will affect you. Okay, so we're just going to assume that we have your chart up. We haven't got your chart up, we've got my chart up. And so let's go back to that date. That was the 17th of November. So this is my natal chart here with this lovely program, isn't it? Lovely. Don't make it anymore. I love it though. 17th of November, okay? 17th of November 2018. As I said, yeah, moon was in the sign of Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Neptune is, I don't know how many degrees it is. Neptune is 13 degrees halfway through the sign. My sun sign's 15. I've got Neptune right on my sun sign at the moment. Got a bit of Mars there as well. And there's Mercury. Okay, so he was 13 degrees, which is about right. It's sort of halfway through the sign of Sagittarius here. See, the sign of Sagittarius. There's Mercury. Now I want you to watch carefully while I click this button, which will take the computer forwards day by day, and this is demonstrating what happens when Mercury retrogrades. So if I go forwards by a day, so there's the moon, it's changing sign there. Nothing much is going to shift because these planets don't move as fast as the moon, but watch Mercury. Okay, so we're going ding ding ding, and as you can see he's going backwards because in astrology everything goes around this way and counterclockwise, but what he's doing at the moment, he's going that way. Okay, counterclockwise, clockwise, he's going anti-clockwise, he's going clockwise, is that right? Whichever, he's going this way round. Okay, what's that? Yeah, clockwise is this way round, but the planets normally go this way round, but he's going that way, which is clockwise. There we go. Now, so the 21st is still in Sagittarius, and now you're going to watch this little shift here. He's going to jump. Okay, Mercury's Jupiter's. Oh God, Jupiter's done something strange. God, don't tell me Jupiter's retrograde as well. No, he's in Sagittarius. He's going the right way. So the 26th of the 11th. But the sun's moving. Okay, so there's Mercury now. It's gone to the other side of the sun, and now there's getting back to the beginning of the sign of Sagittarius, and we need to look at the ephemeris to give it a thing called when it's stationary. Okay, it's called direct. So we go further in the ephemeris here. It's just like I can back things up so I can show you two ways. Okay, so there is when Mercury goes direct. That's when it will be when it will stop retrograding. But as you can see on the 1st of December, not only is it retrograded back to the beginning of Sagittarius, it's now gone back into the sign of Scorpio. God Bennett, Lord help us. Okay, so I'm still going forwards in time. Mercury retrograde is still retrograding, and we get to the 1st of January. God, brain's gone funny. 1st of December, and Mercury has now retrograded all the way back into the sign of Scorpio. It's going to continue to do so. Boom, boom, boom. The moon moves out of the way, and it doesn't stop until we get to the 7th. I think that's right. The 7th of December, and then it's going to start going forwards again. So it's going to go forwards just a few degrees in the sign of Scorpio and then back into the sign of Sagittarius. So watch that. So it doesn't get back into Sagittarius until around about the 13th. I'm going to cough, excuse me. Dreadful cold at the moment and awful. Right. Get to the 13th, bing, back into the sign of Sagittarius, nearly there, 13th, there we go. And then now he's going forwards again. So there he is, watching him, la 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 la, and he's moving slowly through the sign of Sagittarius, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, until we get round about, it's the beginning of next year, and then he'll be shifting into the sign of Capricorn, okay? So that's just a little quick demonstration of what it looks like astrologically for Mercury to retrograde, because inverted commas, normally speaking, everything shifts forwards and goes in this direction, but during a retrograde, Mercury's going to be going backwards. That's what it looks like from the Earth. It isn't actually going backwards. No planet can go backwards. They can only do their little orbits and go in the journeys that they're going. No planet's going to go backwards. It's just because Mercury is between us and the sun. So if you were to get your telescope out and whatever, and look where Mercury's located, it's very, very close to the sun, but because of its strange orbit, its orbit, because of the orbit that it has, it speeds up and slows down, and because it's slowing down its orbit, and we are not, because we keep our orbit the same all the time, from the Earth it looks as if it's going backwards like this. So the sensation for us on Earth, it looks like as if it's travelling backwards through the sky, which isn't. It's just us is going to a different speed to it. I think people talk about it being equivalent to being in a train on a station, and one train takes off, and then if you were to go faster than so say two trains took off from the station and you were to go faster than the train that's on your left, it would look as if the train that's on your left is going backwards. It's not, it's just that you're going faster. Yes, are you with me? Okay, so let me go back to today's date. So let's just put this back to normality. So that was a quick demonstration there of what visually it looks like. That might help explain for you what Mercury retrograde is. It isn't something weird, it isn't something horrible, the world isn't going to end. In fact, I was born during a Mercury retrograde. This computer program doesn't highlight it as such. You'd have to go to astro.com and see that. But the demonstration I've given, because I can move the computer backwards and forwards, we can see that as an actual thing. Is that the right date? 27th. Oh look, the moon's in Leo today. How nice. I've got people coming over today. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful day. Quick demonstration of Mercury retrograde. Now, the reason I was saying do it with your chart and then see where the retrograde is happening, because in my chart it's working its way between my fourth house, and the fourth house is the house of home and roots. So I've got Jupiter transit in it, the Sun's transit in it. It's all very nice. I don't have any planets in Sagittarius. It's my fourth house. Trust me, because it's going through my fourth house and it's retrograding. I'm going to be cleaning my house today. It's not dusting needs going on. So have a look and see in your chart where that retrograde is happening. Is it going over your ascendant? Are people misunderstanding you? Is it going through your seventh? Is your partner misunderstanding you? Is it going through your sixth? If we're going to go through all the houses, the first is the self, the second is money and self-worth and possessions. The third house is short journeys and siblings. Fourth is the home and roots. Fifth is creativity, romance, babies. Sixth is health and work. Seventh is relationships. Eighth is sex, birth, reincarnation. Ninth is long-distance travel, further education and philosophy. 10th is career. The 11th is groups, altruism, being with your mates, and the 12th is hidden things. So look to see now, go to astro.com and have a look and see where this retrograde might be happening in your chart. That's where you need to be clear. There needs to be clarity. When a planet goes retrograde, you need to redo, rethink and replan. So there we go, quick little demonstration. I'm going to be moving the mouse all over the place now so that I can turn this off. And oh my God, I hope you have a fabulous